I see you. I see your heart and the weight you carry. I know the questions you wrestle with, the longings you try to silence. Deep within you, there's a desire for something more, something real, something lasting, something that this world has never been able to offer. You've been searching, haven't you? Searching for peace, searching for purpose, searching for hope. And yet, despite everything you've tried, the emptiness remains. But I want you to know something. There is a way to start again, a way to leave behind the brokenness and find the life you were always meant to live. Do you remember when I spoke to Nicodemus that night, long ago? He came to me, a man filled with knowledge, and yet still searching for the truth. I told him something that surprised him. You must be born again. He couldn't understand it at first. How can someone be born when they are old? He asked. It seemed impossible, and in human terms it is. You cannot return to the womb and begin life over again in the physical sense. But I wasn't speaking of a physical rebirth, my child. I was speaking of a spiritual one. I am offering you that same invitation today, to be born again, to leave behind the old life that's been weighed down with sin, regrets, and hurts, and to step into something entirely new. When you invite me into your heart, when you welcome Jesus as your Savior, you begin again, a fresh start, a new beginning. And I want you to know this. There's nothing too broken in you that I cannot heal, nothing too lost that I cannot find. My grace is bigger than your past, bigger than your mistakes, and it is waiting for you right now. This rebirth I'm offering you is not just a surface change. It's a complete transformation. It's not about cleaning up the outside, fixing your behaviors, or making everything look good to the world. No, this is a deeper work, a rebirth that starts within your very soul. When my spirit enters your life, I breathe new life into you. You are no longer the person you were before. You become something new, a creation that reflects my love and purpose. This is what happens when you are born again. The things that once held you down, the chains of fear, doubt, guilt, and shame, they begin to break. Your heart starts to realign with mine. The things of this world that used to seem so important begin to fade away, and your eyes are opened to the truth of who I am and who you are in me. Your values shift. The goals you once chased after now pale in comparison to the calling I have for you, and you begin to live for something greater, something eternal. Do not be afraid of this change, my child. I know it feels like stepping into the unknown, but trust me, it's the best decision you could ever make. I know the struggles you faced, the places where you feel you failed, the things you wish you could undo. But in me, all things are made new. When you are born again, the old life no longer defines you. It is washed away, and in its place, I give you a new heart, a new spirit, a new identity. You are no longer defined by what this world says about you. You are defined by my love for you. I understand that this may sound impossible, like a change too big for you to comprehend. But that's where my grace comes in. It's not by your strength that you will be reborn. It's by my power. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead is the power that will give you new life. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to fix yourself before coming to me. Come just as you are, and I will do the rest. I will take your broken pieces and create something beautiful. You are not too far gone. You are not beyond redemption. You are not stuck in the old ways forever. You can be born again. I want to fill your life with hope, with joy, with purpose, and all you have to do is open your heart to me. Believe in my Son, Jesus, who gave his life so that you could be free. Through him, you are given the gift of new life, and this gift is freely offered to you. Not because of anything you've done to earn it, but because I love you. Imagine this: a life where you are no longer weighed down by the mistakes of your past. A life where you are no longer searching for meaning in things that never satisfy. A life where you walk with me, guided by my Spirit, filled with peace even in the midst of storms. This is the life I am offering you. A life that begins now and continues forever. You can be born again, my child. You can be made new. I know the road hasn't been easy. I know you've been hurt, and I know you've hurt others along the way. But my grace covers it all. You are forgiven. You are loved, and you are invited into this new life, a life filled with my presence, my peace, my purpose. So take this step, my beloved. Step out of the shadows of the old life and into the light of the new. Believe in my love for you. Accept my gift of grace. Let me transform your heart, your mind, and your soul. This is the moment of rebirth, the moment where everything changes. You were born once into this world, but now I am calling you to be born into my kingdom. You are chosen. You are loved. You are mine.